Greetings, fellow traveler. You're probably saying, what the hell am I looking at here? Well, yes, the exile is out of his cage and he has gone mobile. Now, as I've mentioned in another video, that I am pushing myself. So, it just so happens that I am here with your boy, Mr. Elite.
What's up, guys? How you guys doing, man?
And I don't know how well this is going to turn out, but yes, you're seeing the exile space. And you're probably saying, damn, he looks nothing like that picture of him at the post office. He says, well, I do clean up pretty good, you have to admit. So,
oh my goodness.
So I am fortunate enough to work with Mr. Elite, and it's nice to have a fellow brother, you know, in the brotherhood of Red Pill Awakening.
That's right.
If we can bounce stuff off each other.
Yeah, we do. Yes, we do.
And it's surprising because I've been up front, but not always by choice. Now me, you know, if I lived in the Star Trek Next Generation alternate reality, that I'd be Riker. Or Chip from Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea for you old timers.
Yeah.
Now you think about it. You used to watch that show if you're an old timer like me, and you look at Chip and you're like, what the fuck is he doing, man? This guy's worthless. Well, no. You know, the admiral and the captain and the guests were doing all those adventures. Well, who do you think was keeping the submarine from breaking in half? Well, they were out showing their ass. That's right. Chip was the one keeping everything wired tight. So the admiral and the captain could fuck off all they wanted and take the flying sub. I mean, did Chip get to go, you know, take the flying sub, go to Popeyes, pick up some chicken? Did he get to go troll for bitches? Fuck no, he was working all the time. So, there are a lot of people like us. We're working in the background. You don't see shit, but shit's getting done. Now, especially if you're like me and you have obscure skills like master of useless information and hiding in plain sight. You get that? Yeah, ask Mr. Elite. I pulled some obscure knowledge out of my head and dropped it on him more than once, and he probably walked away shaking and said, where the fuck did that come from? But it's not something strange or arcane. It's just what I do. And if you're a red pill man and you have undergone that red pill awakening, you are just finding out what you are capable of.
Yes, you are. That's a fact.
Now, I'll admit I'm an old man. I'm old, weak, and tired. But even I know I'm a match for any 3 teenage Anafa soy boys. I have an unconventional style and attitude, and I flaunt it. Because no one is like me. I'll admit it. I am like probably no one you've ever met. And for my whole life, I've had people do double takes because they don't know how to take me. Well, that's too bad. If what I see pisses you off and you decide, you know, I don't like this raggedy motherfucker, I'm kicking him to the curb. Well, fuck you. There is so much more of me that you don't see. If you can't handle someone who's neither average or conventional and you don't want to know what makes him tick, how he can do this or why he can do this, just your loss, ain't it?
Pretty much.
Yes. Well, gentlemen, remember, you've had the red pill awakening. You are just beginning to unlock your potential. Now, me, I admit it. I've had people tell me, it's like, damn, you're brilliant, because we'll be doing let's say a stream of consciousness discussion, and I'm keeping up with them. Some of them are like shaking their head, and they're like, how do you know all this stuff? I said, well, I don't hang out with the Xbox Cheetos and porn all the time. I read a book, bitch. I'm not consumed with network programming. You know, I don't know what Beyonce, Jay-Z, and R. Kelly are saying lately, and don't give a flying fuck neither. That's right. Instead of watching TV, I'm on my phone on YouTube, getting my daily dose of red pills. I'm not wasting my time with the radio station on listening to the latest pop music. I tell you, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, old tradition, you know, check out the floats, marching bands. But, you know, the lip sync pop singers have taken over in the past few years. And I'm peeking, and it's like, let's see. Diana Ross, of course, you know, she's old school. Her I recognized. And Bare Naked Ladies, I don't listen to their music, but I recognize the group. Everybody else, who the fuck are you?
Right.
And all the music was the same. Insipid, boring lyrics, and, you know, even worse when I was younger and actually listened to pop music. Now it's all manufactured and packaged, all done according to some demographic study, because you got to make sure you're hitting all those diversity buttons. And it's like, you won't even know who that overpainted, nasty looking bitch is next year. She's going to be in the gutter, and the next person that sucked Harvey Weinstein's stunt double's dick in order to get a head start, that's who's going to be up there. So why are you wasting your time listening to those losers? You're probably saying, son of a bitch, who the fuck wound him up this morning? Mr. Elite's driving, and he's trying so hard not to laugh because he's hearing all this coming out of my mouth. He's like, where is this coming from? Ah, see?
Put my damn shades on. It's getting right outside.
So, there will be more. Mr. Elite will be recording and giving you his perspective, but, you know, we've barely gotten started on this little road trip, and the conversation was so good I felt it had to share. Because, you know, of course your journey is for you, but, you know, you accumulate all this knowledge, and hopefully you gain a few grams of wisdom along the way. And if you're not sharing that wisdom with your red pill brothers, then what good is it?
Exactly. I would have to agree to that. You hit the pause button.
No, I just had to take a breath.
Look how they're building all this up right now, man.
Well, I've never been out this way. I have a friend that lives out here on 21, and I was saying, man, I gotta take Warm Springs Road just to enjoy the view, but it's like,
They took it all away.
So this all used to be
It used to be open. You
just all open, and now it's turned into suburbia on crack.
These were the only two houses that were out here until they just until they're just building up so much.
Yeah, it's like,
It's crazy, man.
Which reminds me, gentlemen, now this is another reason why we're doing this. If you're living in the middle of a big city, why?
Yeah.
Do you have to because you're close to your job? No, I mean, that is a good plan, you know, to minimize your expenses. Live as close to your employment as you can. So if you have to, you can walk. I've done it before. Yes, my old weak and tired ass walked 6.25 miles to get to work. I did it in only 1 hour 50. And it's like, yeah, not bad for an old man. And that involves also 2 pretty steep uphills. Another time I actually rode my bike 23 miles one way to get to work. Everybody was saying, oh my gosh, you're so tough. Well, tough don't have nothing to do with it. If you're a man, you're going to handle your business because you do what you got to do. I mean, I sure as hell didn't want to, but it was the 3rd day, and if I didn't show up at work, they consider that, oh, you quit. DFR, down the fucking road. So, it's like, yeah, you know, about kicked my ass, but I did it. And people were so impressed with my dedication, I ended up getting a ride. So, it was nice. It was like, yeah, now if I hadn't taken that leap of faith and said, you know, hey, you need the cowboy to fuck up and get it done, you know, what would have happened next? Oh, not working, nope, no job, let's see. Oh, you quit, so no unemployment. It was like, yeah. Next thing you know, you're circling the drain. But we know, you know, sometimes that happens from circumstance, but a red pill man doesn't do shit like that by choice. Because you know no one is going to take care of you but you. So tell all the haters to have a coconut smile and shut the fuck up. Kill them with success and bury them with a smile. That's what you gotta do. And my roommate was talking about my attitude because I've got a pimp walk these days, especially when I'm using my canes. You know, sometimes, you know, I have issues. Use a cane to help me walk, and it was like, wow, you walk in like you own the room. I was like, well, I don't own the room, but nothing in the room is gonna scare me. I walk like I don't have a care in the world because I don't. When you have a red pill awakening, you are aware of your own value as a human being. And no beta low T soy boy or some self-entitled thought is able to take that away from you. I know it's not easy. I've stumbled and fallen many a time. But you already know that red pill aftertaste is gonna make you get your ass up off the ground and start walking again. Because you know you're a bona fide badass motherfucker. It don't matter if no one else agrees with you. It don't matter if they insult you. Fuck them. Believe me, brothers, you are doing this for you. Now, if you're helping out your brother along the road, that's a good thing. If you're slipping someone that first red pill, that's a great thing. And if you use your inner vision, you can see it. This is an individual mass migration. There is no leader. I mean, you know, the powers that be would love to find the man in charge and give him a JFK haircut. and say, all right, we killed the head of the snake. MGTOW's gonna die. Not a fucking chance. MGTOW is a tsunami, baby. Really, look up a tsunami. I mean, I rarely do Facebook quizzes because it actually steals a lot of your personal information. But I did it on this one, and it said, but the force of nature that exemplifies me is a tsunami. Well, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm old, weak, slow, and tired, but try to stop me. I'm not gonna stop till I'm knocked the fuck out or dead. And you shouldn't either. So, I've traveled this route before, and I know I'm just about to lose my signal, so I am going to end this for now. I will be back. Now remember, your value does not decrease based on someone's inability to see your worth. And you know what I still say, some of the best days of your life haven't happened yet.